Hi, so as some of you might know, I'm a support player, and I've been maining support weapons such as Splatoon Jr., Enza85, 96 Gal, and Rapid Pro Deco for the majority of Splatoon2's lifetime. One thing all of those weapons have in common is their special, Ink Armor. As a support, Ink Armor is by far the most important special to play. As I'm sure most of you know how Ink Armor works, I will just explain it as quickly as possible. You get your special meter filled, press your right stick on the controller, and watch the magic happen. All of your teammates, no matter where they are on the map, receive an HP boost that lasts up to 6 seconds, and breaks if the player absorbs damage of 30 points or more. As a result of the special's design, pretty much no matter where or when you look at the history of Splatoon 2 competitive, there's one constant: Ink Armor. Ink Armor and Tenta missiles are so-called global specials, which means that it doesn't matter where you are on the map and where you decide to use it. Missiles and armor are both extremely spammable, since both of those are on many weapons with good painting abilities and low points for special, which makes playing against them extremely frustrating sometimes. Now to the topic of this video. A lot of players have been looking forward to Splatoon 3's new specials, since most of them aren't global and seemed a lot more fun to play against. But one tweet from the Splatoon JP and Western account made the competitive community a bit nervous. One of Splatoon 3's new specials, the Tacticooler, has an effect that hasn't been shown in the big Splatoon 3 Direct last week, and the Japanese account posted this. This is a new special weapon, Energy Stand. A refrigerator appears when placed on the ground. There are 4 cold drinks inside, and if you drink them, you will move faster for a certain period of time. Furthermore, it comes with a bonus that you can immediately revive from the spawner, even if you are killed during the effect. Share with your teammates and let's attack hard. Alright, we knew about the movement speed buff and also that it adds the new Intensify action ability for better RNG after Squid Surge and Squid Roll, which can be seen in the clip. The last part of this tweet is what catched everyone's attention. If you are killed during the effect, it comes with a bonus that you can immediately revive from the spawner. Since this was just a Google translation, a whole lot of different interpretations started coming up on Twitter. The first ones thought the Tacticooler itself would act as a sort of respawn anchor, and in case of a player's death, they'd instantly respawn at the fridge, which made the special sound insanely OP. Shortly after that, most were convinced that the splattered players would respawn back at the team's usual spawn platform, and not next to the Tacticooler. While the second one is clearly a big difference to the first interpretation, this would still mean that after you go catch a drink and rush into the fight with the added movement buff, even if you fail and get killed, the consequences would be minimal. In a game like Splatoon, where the difference between losing and winning can be about a fraction of a second, this can have a huge impact on how the game is played. Okay, that's all the Japanese account has to say. Now, 2 hours later, the English Splatoon account posted their explanation of Tacticooler. Tacticooler catch your eye in Splatoon 3 Direct. Thirsty for info, SRL here with a sip of knowledge. While we can't confirm any flavors, we can confirm that these drinks will put pep in your step. And if you're splatted while the boost is in effect, you'll respawn faster. Alright, now who the hell are we supposed to trust now? Respawning faster and immediately revive are two very different things, and it's important to remember that the English Splatoon translation has spread wrong info in the past, as Dude, for example, already pointed out on his Twitter. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because after Nintendo posted these tweets, there was a lot of speculation whether Tacticooler would basically just be a replacement for Ink Armor that most likely will dominate the support meta, which will lead to most supports still continuing to play NZEP, since Enza85 in Splatoon 2 has been the most popular armor weapon for a long time now and has Tacticooler in Splatoon 3, which will maybe lead to a new era of support players just simply staying back, no brain painting for their team, and spamming the special just like if they were playing Ink Armor. So what is my opinion on the Tacticooler's design? Now, it's important to note that we don't know exactly how big of a quick respawn buff it will give, since we aren't able to play the game yet. But simply by judging the Tacticooler's design, I can already safely say that I like it a lot more than Armor. Unlike Ink Armor, it isn't global, so coordinating with your team is a lot more important, and since only nearby players are affected, the enemy team can more easily predict entry points and starts of pushes. Also, I like that it encourages aggressive playstyles. Most support players only had one issue with the special, and that is that it's part of the new NZEP kit, and we'll be forced to play it again. Nah, I'm joking. I'm looking forward to Splatfest premiere on the 27th and 28th of August, depending on where you are on the globe, and I'm really hyped to do maybe a 12-hour stream, twitch.tv/tayoben_, and explore the potential of all the new specials coming to Splatoon 3. Thanks for watching this video, and if you're hyped like me, let me know which special you will try first. Thanks for the support, and see you soon.